having trying to manifest for so long, but you see it manifesting wrong. Or maybe you have manifested something, but it's not exactly how you wanted it to be. Or maybe even in the odd case, you manifested the opposite of what you wanted. So this episode will talk about how you need to be clear when you are manifesting. Tell you what it is you need to do to manifest exactly what it is you want, and for it to come exactly how you want it to. Do you want your manifestation to come exactly the way you want to? Then stop generalizing your affirmation. Hey there, magical beings. Welcome to another episode of Magic Manifesting with Mia. This is your favorite spiritual manifestation coach, Mia. Spiritual meaning I use spirituality and witchcraft to help me manifest my dreams, and I can help you do that too. Using my unique approach towards manifestation and spirituality, I have manifested my ex back in 2 days, which you can find the free guide of it in the description below. Travel, money, celebrities, changes to my physical appearance, weight loss, and so much more. And I'm talking about every single one of them in a video form like this one. So if you're interested in any of that, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon. Yeah? Because if you ask me any questions in the comments, I answer your specific question, again, in video form, like this one. So yeah, I am also offering one-on-one coaching, personalized affirmations, personalized subliminals, personalized meditations, personalized vision boards, and even personalized spell work and tarot readings. Everything will be linked down below. Today, I want to talk about you being into manifestation, trying to manifest for so long, but you see it manifesting wrong. Or maybe you have manifested something, but it's not exactly how you wanted it to be. Or maybe even in the odd case, you manifested the opposite of what you wanted. So this episode will talk about how you need to be clear when you are manifesting. And no, I'm not saying, oh
my god, I have to be very clear when I'm talking about being a millionaire, whatever.
Just wait and see, because we will talk through personal examples and tell you what it is you need to do to manifest exactly what it is you want, and for it to come exactly how you want it to. I will start with personal examples, okay? With one of my exes, when I tried to get back into dating, I went on Tinder and I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna get heartbroken, at least let them be hot. And I had this specific thing in mind of like, I want them to have tattoos, I want them to look like macho men, yada yada yada. I manifested that. I did. Also, there was another time where I was hungry. I was bloody hungry, but I couldn't be bothered to cook. And even if I was bothered to cook, there was nothing in the pantry for me to cook. And I couldn't be bothered to go out and shop. And I was too broke at the time to get something, to order something. And I was on the phone with a friend at the time. And half an hour later, I got a knock on the door. And it was delivery. It was food. And I was just like, bitch, did you order? It was like, I don't even know where you live. I got food. I was hungry. I got food. It was spicy food though, and I cannot deal with spice. So, yes, even though I manifested, it wasn't exactly what I wanted to manifest. Fast forward, broke up with that ex. I wanted to manifest another SP. And again, I went into the dating apps and I was like, you know what? Maybe this time physical appearance doesn't matter as much. Like, yeah, I still want them to be good looking in my eyes, but emotionally and physically, more emotionally, I wanted them to be how I wanted them to, like being romantic, being like open spiritually, yada yada yada. I found someone, a situationship, and he was exactly how I wanted him to. He was romantic. He was everything I wanted at the time. So with these 3 examples, you can see it was like both good and bad, right? Spicy food is not, it's not great, you know, unless you like it. My body cannot handle it, which means that manifestation is working. Like, I was manifesting stuff, I got the stuff, even if it wasn't exactly how I wanted them to. That means that manifestation was working, right? It doesn't matter if you like it or not. Again, spicy food. I didn't like it, I manifested food. Didn't like it, but it is what it is. So, I've talked about this before. I still want you to see it as a manifestation and something you need to believe in, because it works. Because if there was bad, there can be good. Manifestation works either way. You know, people say have a clear goal and let life do its thing, which I partially agree with. I do agree with. And I'll tell you why I agree. I was saying in the first example, I said, if I was gonna get heartbroken, let them at least be good looking. Both of these things happened. I got heartbroken by a guy I thought was good looking. I was clear with my goals. I manifested both of them. Both of them happened. I was clear. I was like, if I'm gonna get heartbroken, at least let them be good looking. What happened? What I manifest? Getting heartbroken and being good looking. I didn't know how they would happen, if they would happen. But I did have the clear goal. For example, right? Let's take my personal examples out of it. So let's make a general example of, like, let's say you want a job. You want a new job. I want you to be clear as to what position it is you want. Maybe you can even make it clearer to maybe even the location. It doesn't matter if there is an opening for that position in that location right now. Be clear as to those things. Be clear as to how that makes you feel. When you think about you having been offered that position in that job, in that location, what does it make you feel? Stop focusing on when and how it will happen. Focus on you being on that job position, on that location, or whatever parameter you want to put in there. The clear is not on the time. The clear is being on the what's. The clear is not on the how. The clear is on the what's. You know, I kept imagining. Because my go-to manifestation technique is visualization. It has always been that. But I kept visualizing that I would go on a romantic trip to Wales with an SP. I had that visualization for over a year. Even if I wasn't with an SP at that time, because I have been single since 2021. I'm not anymore. But I had been single for 3 years. Okay? I didn't have an SP, but I had the visualization of going on a romantic trip to Wales with an SP for a year. I don't know how it happened. I think I saw some like cute cabins in Wales. I'm like, oh, that would be cute for a romantic trip. So I kept imagining that. It wasn't top priority, don't get me wrong, but it was something that made me feel nice, good, giddy. So I kept having it. But I was clear as to where I wanted to go to, Wales, and with who. With an SP, not my mom, not my sister, not a friend. A romantic interest, okay? Guess what? In September of 2024, I went to Wales with my SP. Yeah, it wasn't fully romantic because I was ill, but I went to Wales with an SP. Why? Because I was clear as to where I wanted to go and with who. I wasn't focusing on the when or the how or if I was gonna have the money to go there. No. I was clear where and with who. I stopped focusing on the non-important things and I was set clear on my goal. Wales SP. Heartbroken by a good-looking guy. A match with a guy that I thought had everything that I wanted at the time. I was clear. I was bloody clear, and it happened. Okay? What I wasn't focusing on was the time. What I wasn't focusing on was the how, because when we manifest, we do tend to fall to the trap of, okay, if I can manifest in that exact specific time, and I have done a video on time, okay? But we tend to fall into the trap of time and the how. Okay, yes, you do control everything. You don't control the how, though. You don't control that. You could get your dream life, you could get your dream manifestation in ways you would never have imagined. So if this is your first time seeing me, for the love of gods, please stop focusing on the how and the when. Be clear as to what your goal is. Is that having a job on NASA on the research team? Be clear as to that. I don't care if that seems impossible. If you can think about it, you can fucking have it. Because that means there is a version of you out there that has that. That is at the NASA research team. Stop generalizing your affirmations. Oh, I want to have money. Oh, I want to have a relationship. No. How much money do you want? For me, is I want to have as much money as I need to be able to live in the countryside, have nothing to worry about, while having passive income bringing me billions every fucking year. Oh, I want a relationship. What kind of relationship you want? For me, I want a relationship where I can spiritually grow. I want a relationship where I can travel the world. I want a relationship where I can be myself. I want a relationship where I don't feel like trapped in. And I don't have to be always with a person to feel like I'm loved and appreciated. I want a relationship where I can get married and have kids and know they want that too. And they're gonna be a great fucking dad. Be specific. Write it down. Whatever is your preferred method, write it down. Visualize it. But stop generalizing. Stop saying, I want a relationship. I want money. Yes, they might come. They will come. Okay? But when they come, you're like, well, this is not how I wanted it to. Why? Because you generalized it. Do you want stuff? Do you want your manifestation to come exactly the way you want to? Then do this. Do you want to have your dream life, your dream manifestation? Then stop generalizing your affirmation. Stop generalizing your manifestation. You want something, you want it exactly that way.